Welcome to Straight from the Bottle. Today we are having a Cabernet Smackdown. We're going to sip, compare, and decide which of the three store brands is a better value. We have all three Cabernets, one from Aldi, one from Sam's Club, and one from D&W Spartan Ash. With that, today we also have a special guest, Miss Kelsey Lauberstein.
Hello. Hi, thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome, Kelsey. Kelsey, tell the audience here, what's your experience in the wine industry?
I have zero experience in the wine industry other than being a leisurely wine drinker myself.
So you are the perfect candidate to go ahead and compare to see which is the better value.
Absolutely. Let's get to it.
Let's get into it. That's right. All right. With that, we're going to start out with the Aldi California Heritage right here. Let me get your glass here. Of course, going to do ladies first. You're definitely going to want to swirl it.
What does this do?
That basically gets the air in it. It oxidizes it. It brings in some air that releases all the flavors out of there. That's how you get it to become alive. Now you want to sniff it because you actually taste 80% through your nose. So take that, give it a sniff. What do you smell in there? You really put your nose in there. Don't be shy. So I know it seems funny, but it's actually a reason for it. Just what comes to your mind?
And freshly opened can of tennis balls.
Oh, yes. I see that.
Yes.
Yeah, that rubbery kind of smell is on there. I get more of like the big berries on there, almost like big. Yep,
it like smells like chemicals to me.
See what we come up with. Now, how does that sit in your mouth?
It's bitter to me, but it's not as dry as some of the other wines that I've tasted before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's I mean, it wouldn't be my first pick.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. Fair enough. That's fair enough.
What about you? You are the professional. I'm just a minor, or just a little citizen here of Michigan.
But that is the whole deal. Everybody is a professional. It's the wine, the best wine out there is the wine you like.
Okay.
Not the ones that I say are the best. So it's got a little small grittiness. I don't know if you felt that on your tongue when you're having it inside your mouth. It felt like it's got like a little coating. It was like almost like a little gritness to it. But again, you're right. As far as most Cabernets, I'm not impressed with it. But it's something to me, it would be anywhere between that 3 to 7 o'clock wine. Something when you come home from work, you want, a nice wine to have just to get you through the cooking and just before the meal. So with that, now let's head over to the Maker's Mark. Maker's Mark Cabernet, which is sold here at Sam's Club. There. Again, give it that swirly swirl. There you go. You're not giving it a girly swirl. Giving it a swirly swirl.
Give it a swirly?
Yeah, that's right.
Brings you back to your high school days. Ooh.
What do you get out of that?
That one's stronger.
Mm-hmm.
That one is, but it's less like a less chemical smell. And I guess that's the only way I really can describe a wine is more like a chemical. I don't know if that's more the tannins that are in there or.
Yeah, well, yeah, but there's also, the process of how they make them. And there's some people get that because of when they clean out the bottles. Actually, it's been known that the water and the chemicals that are in there that they spray out and clean the water out prior to filling it kind of lingers and stays in there, which is the reason why if we were to do this properly, we could have popped them open and decanted it, which would have been poured in and let it sit out. That would evaporate it out of there.
Okay.
But this right here, I get that Band-Aid smell. Remember how those Band-Aids, you take the Band-Aid, you got that rubbery kind of smell?
Yeah, or rubbing alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
This one is more mild.
Yeah.
This is a very mild wine. It
Yeah.
has it's not as, I guess, in maybe I want to say astringent, or it's not as bitter, or
More
I don't know
smoother.
the technical terms.
Yeah,
obviously.
more smooth. It's more smooth.
Yeah.
The tannins go ahead and completely fill your mouth on the sides there.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. Yeah, it's very, very mild.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could just sit and relax, sitting on a porch or wherever, and just kind of sip on this and read a book or.
Think it would go with meals? Is it something that would go with the meal?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I could see that.
like I said, I like that one. It had a nice structure. It was a little bit fruitier, with tamed down. It wasn't as so crunchy and in your face type thing.
No.
It was nice and smooth, and it was a little bit more of a better feel into the mouth on that one.
Definitely.
So the last one here that we have is the Heritage Collection Cabernet from Spartan Nash D&W.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's swirly it around. It's more fruity.
Yeah.
And I don't smell that as much of that astringent chemical. Yeah, it's pleasant.
Doesn't have that.
It's pleasant.
No, this is definitely more big, bolder, fruitier, right in your face type wine. And technically, from the first one, you take a look at them.
Oh, the bubbles. You see those bubbles up there?
Oh, yeah. But you can also see how dark that one is compared to that one. You hold them up to the light.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You can see how darker it is.
Yeah.
So it's just made a little better quality on that one there. I see the nose really comes out on that. But that's always depend on how it's going to come on in the mouth. So let's give this thing a little taste.
Cheers.
And see what we got.
I need another sip.
Okay.
It is not bad. I would choose this D&W Spartan Nash over the, which one was this
Aldi?
one? The Aldi. Yes. It's not as bitter as the Aldi one.
But yeah, definitely being that this has got a bigger, more mouthfeel to it.
Yeah.
When you put it in, it really coats in there. It's really strong. I like the feel. I like the taste of this one. Definitely a very good choice. Now, as everybody knows on my site, that food and wine pairing is always the game changer, because now it could possibly be that the Aldi's wine could pull out the stuff on this, but we are going to compare it with your favorite chocolate.
Yes, I love the chocolate.
All right, so let's go ahead and open these up.
Sponsored by Hershey Kisses.
Okay. We'll go ahead and start out with the Aldi one up front.
My Aldi one's up front.
Yeah.
Oh, so I won't forget.
Smell that now and see if the chemical has gone out of there.
Actually, yeah. Yeah. That is crazy.
And like I said, food always changes the complexity of wine. Some wines that you don't like will definitely change with food.
Okay, that toned down its bitterness that I once, prior to the chocolate, it took that bitterness down. Yeah. Right. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But to me, in my opinion, it's still too watery.
Yeah.
It's very, very light.
And that's an excellent point because
Yeah.
it does, taste
Yeah. So,
watered
yeah,
watered down.
It does. It's very light. So it's very light. So for those that like a lighter style Cabernet without having all of that big canning, robust mouth and mouth, this will be the California Heritage from Aldi. It's definitely a good buy. It's like I said, it's not the best. I'm gonna say on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give that one probably a 5. Now, next, let's try it with the members mark. A little bit more chocolate. Like I said, you can buy this here at Sam's Club. Readily available. One of their premier wines out there. Mm.
And now, previous, I said that this was a very mild wine, and now with the chocolate, I'm tasting it's very bold,
Intense.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it good. It grew up, but it can also be the fact that we had a little bit of decanting, which opens it up, brings it up more. Chocolate brings out a lot of that flavor.
Yeah,
down there. That's good. Well, we got one more to go, and I'm sure you're looking forward to this chocolate.
Nope, I am.
Maybe I'm eating chocolate faster than you. That's big and bold. That's all up in your face.
It is. That is bold.
That is a bold one.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that takes it one step above your members mark as far as that boldness wise go after the chocolate.
There you go. A little kick it up a notch.
Yeah. No, it really does.
All right. All right. So out of the 3 here, how are you going to rate it?
All right. Well, our third place is going to be the California Heritage from Aldi.
Yes, it was a good one. A little light, but not as big and bold.
Second place, we're going with our members mark,
which definitely kicked it up a notch, especially when we had the chocolate.
Yes, absolutely. Our first place is our Heritage Collection from D&W and our D&W and Spartan Nash. Yeah, absolutely. That one really brought it home.
Yeah, that was a big, nice, bold. Always remember, you can pick up your Heritage Collection at D&W Spartan Nash, Grand Haven, or throughout Michigan. So with that, thank you for joining Straight from the Bottle. We'll catch you next time.
Thanks for having me.
Nah.
I'm taking these bottles.